What it do, Zanzi? What it do, South Africa? What it do, YouTube? It's your boy Chloe Banger back with another reaction video now. And this topic today, we're gonna be looking at foreign nationals who are crying out to say South Africans are treating them poorly, South Africa are mistreating them. And this is coming from a point where recently a video surfaced of foreign nationals who are protesting in South Africa, saying they can't even enroll their kids in school. Their kids deserve basic education. But I won't lie, everyone deserves education, has a right to basic education. But we look at how South Africa is as an economy. Now it's taking in over millions and millions of foreigners. We as South African also live in this country, and our resources are not even enough to provide for the basic number of South Africans. Now Nigerians, Zimbabweans, Somalians, Palestinians, or all of them, they are coming into South Africa now. The resources are stretched way too much. Let's just watch these videos real quick before diving into it. It's your boy Chloe Banger. If you like my videos, make sure you like and subscribe. Lolo.
For this country, I'm suffering a lot. Yes. I want to go. I want to go.
What is government South Africa? What is it?
Where is
Mandela's government?
Emotions are very high. People are angry, high emotion. One lady is saying that she just wants to leave, even if it's going back to her home country, as I said earlier on, and they have nowhere to go at this very moment. And they're asking, where is the government when law enforcement officers are treating them in this manner? With the roads blocked, they have nowhere to go. They're basically in the middle of the road with law enforcement officers blocking.
I personally feel like they should be actually calling out their own government to start fixing their country and actually making things better for them in their homeland, because at the end of the day, you are protesting in a country with its own citizen. You are protesting in a country with its own citizen that require those very resources you are trying to stretch. And mind you, most of these foreigners came into the country illegally. Some of them, when you look at the statistics at the airport, they don't even recall these people getting into the country, yet they are here. They look at the number of cell phones registered to Zimbabweans. Now the number is over 1 million. But when you go to the airports, there's no real-time record of these people and how they got into their country. Now, I feel like South Africa's government is failing to strengthen and reinforce these foreign laws, where as foreigners, there should be actual regulations, there should be rules. The government, it's failing its citizens. Me personally, I wouldn't even blame it on the foreigners. I blame it on South Africa's government for failing us. The South African government doesn't have its commitments right. I'ma tell you that. They're focused on eating, they are focused on all that. And I feel like even the government in foreign countries are failing their citizens. Their citizens are busy fighting in other countries for resources, and they are there looking at everything now, calling South Africans out to say South Africans are evil, they are mistreating their people, when they are failing to also do right for the citizens. Hence why their citizens are in other countries fighting for resources. Let's just cover this next video real quick.
Buildings and selling trucks.
No, those things.
Do you agree
About what?
that some of foreign immigrants are selling drugs and also are checking buildings?
I always see it normal. There's people doing wrong, there's people doing right. It's a fact. It's a fact. We're not saying no. You can see yourself. There's people doing that, and the people don't do that.
And what is your say on that?
Huh?
What is your say on that?
What I know, the wrong things is wrong. Those people doing wrong, we have to stop them and put them in jail. We have to check.
But you agree that some of the foreigners are
That's a fact. That's a fact. And you can see by his stumbling of words, the bro is like is being investigated and drilled, and the investigative officer is on the truth. Like he's saying, though, some of them do good, but some of them do bad. At the end of the day, they have to call them out. But you look at how things are. 90% of the time, it's South Africans calling out foreign nationals for doing wrong. They will do whatever it takes to protect their own. They will do whatever it takes. They'll just keep quiet, because you know why? Most foreign people, when they get into a foreign country or a foreign place, they're not there to build. They're focused on themselves. It's none of their business. They don't care about that country. And that's my problem with a lot of foreigners that jump country to country, because at the end of the day, they're only there to just survive. They're only there for themselves. They don't care about that country. They wouldn't even care if a young South African lady is being attacked. If it's one of their brothers, they act like they don't see anything. They act like they don't see nothing. So the bro is there stumbling, fumbling, and all that. Now, this here clip right here, let's just watch it.
So I came out this morning, 12th January 2026, to check if the schools in Kwara State, the public schools and all other schools have resumed like the Kwara State governor directed it to. There's no sign of life here, and it is 12th January, a week after. A week. We have been reporting on the state of this school on this page in the past. Now the school is useless. Students cannot go there to study, even as Kwara State governor has directed them to since last week. The useless situation is a hopeless situation.
Very sad stuff. Very sad. What you're seeing right there is a school somewhere in the foreign countries, maybe Nigeria or Zimbabwe or something. It's another school that's been left abandoned. This guy now made this video just to highlight the fact that even their government is failing, yet they are expecting other governments to provide for their people, saying Nigerians fighting for South African school, why don't you go and fix this mess? Then fight other countries for their schools, clinics, hospitals. You are useless, big mouth drug lord. Bro said his mind, bro said his piece. He's from Nigeria, and he's calling on all Nigerians who are busy fighting people in our countries for their resources. Guys, I like I said, guys, they need to hold their government accountable. They need to be calling, instead of coming here and fighting for what should be South Africans' own space. They should be here looking for jobs. They should be here coming in and out. You know, they should be limited, but they are coming here to stay full time. And now that's where the problem starts, is because now, if the government has to allocate resources for its own people, and then you come from a foreign country and you want to take some of that, and your friend comes, your cousin comes, now you have like countless people just coming into the country. And it's not even Nigerians for me, it's not even about Zimbabweans for me. We also have a problem with other people from other countries, like Pakistan, like I said, Ethiopians, you know, all of them. Like, we have a serious problem, and South African government, instead of accepting the brown envelope, it's failing its own citizen, because the country can't provide for every other nation in Africa. That's highly impossible, guys. That's highly impossible. We are struggling because of these things. That's why everything is just so expensive, even for the basic South African. Now we're just gonna watch this last video right here. Let's listen to what this lady has to say. Ololo.
Shocked her. Watch this video and listen to her before I say something else.
Must you eat everything? Must you steal everything? You have to hate us with passion to treat us like this. You have to be wicked with all your might. You have to hate people to treat us like this. For the first time in my life, I stepped outside of Nigeria. I went to South Africa. I've not gone to the US, I've not gone to the UK or any other place. I went to another black man's country. And before now, I'm not even going to lie, I saw South Africa as, just one another, African country, even though I've never left my country, but I always look at it like with one like small eye that, okay, let me just leave the borders, And guys, that country is not our mate. And see, let me say this right. I did not even go past Johannesburg. I was in Johannesburg throughout the time. I spent all my stay there. I was in that country to the extent that at the point I started asking myself that, am I still in an African country? Because I don't see all these beautiful places online. I don't see it. I only see people talk about Cape Town, Cape Town, Cape Town. Maybe that's why. And even the Cape Town, I see, okay, I just see some nice places. I my belief is that, there are some really bad places, even though there might be. But that country works, guys. See, that country works. See, I don't compare my country outside. Whenever I tell people, I'm Nigerian, and they try to talk shit, I defend Nigeria like, say, you can't say just anything you like about my country while I'm there. Because I love my country so much, and that is why I would never be illegal anywhere. No matter where I go, I would always want to come back home, guys. I would always want to come back home. Because see, when I stepped back into Nigeria, the first call I had was, there's not been lights for 2 weeks. Yes, I stay in Ochi, and things are good, lights is okay. But you're coming back home, just want to come and rest, right? I understand that, my country is not even up to that and everything, it's okay. I love my country like that. Imagine you're stepping down and the first news you hear is about, there's been no lights for 2 weeks. And it just dawned on me that I have so many things inside the fridge. So many things inside the fridge that I thought that, I'll come back home too, and everything has gone bad. I mean, I got to the airport, I started redirecting my head. Where can I go this night? Because I cannot go home. There's so much sadness, seeing another African country doing so well, and then coming back home, even though I'm like, well, regardless, I love my country, but then you're coming back to that kind of news. See, it's sad. See, it's not fair. There's some of us who love Nigeria so much. There's some of us who would do anything just to be here. But this kind of, where everything is going, we're not even talking about the justice system. We're not talking about the safety issue. Some basic thing like light is not fair. It's just so frustrating. So when I was leaving the airport, I met my fellow Nigerian man there. And he was saying, she is the wickedness that our government put us through. These people go to these places, they see how great they are doing. They see how great they are doing, and they come back home and still use all their hands to eat. Even if you want to eat, must you eat everything? Must you steal everything? It's not.
Very sinister stuff, guys. So this lady right here, she's crying. She's crying because she's shocked at the level of mistreatment from their own government. See, now this is what I was saying in the beginning of the video, that it's not that I blame the citizens, but their government is also failing them. It's also actually not doing enough to give back to their people. They are taking everything. They're rich, they stay super rich. Why? Now, why aren't these citizens holding their government accountable instead of going to other countries to fight for their resources when that country can't even provide enough for its own citizens? And I feel like most of them should just go home. And now from my side, I feel like my president, our president, South African government is just even failing us as citizens, because at the end of the day, yes, everyone has a right to live in this country. It's God's planet. But at the end of the day, there are reasons why every country has an appointed government to regulate all of this. So for our country to be going through this, for people to be fighting us over our resources, where we are not even thriving, guys. South Africans are struggling. There are a lot of South Africans who are struggling. South Africans' universities now are full. Universities are full, schools are full. No one understands what's happening because of South Africans are struggling now to even get jobs. No one understands what's happening. Crime has gone up. Drug use has gone up. They try to find the drug dealers. You find they are from Zimbabwe, Nigeria, and we're like, what the fuck? We welcomed you into our country. This is what you do. Tell me what you think, and I'm gonna be covering this topic as often as possible because this is a serious topic that affects us all. Until the next video, it's your boy Troy Bang.